Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our Appium Gestures series using W3C Actions API, in this video we'll see how to take screenshot with three fingers at runtime using Appium. Okay, so for this one, okay, I am using a real device. I'll take a screenshot on a real device. So I have connected my real device and I have using Viber to show the demo here. Okay, this is my real device, and the first step I need to enable the gestures shortcut. Okay, in device as a part of device setup. Okay, so now I had to open the settings. Then I have to go to the, in my device it is additional settings. Then I have to go to gesture shortcut. So gesture shortcut I have to go and take a screenshot. Okay, so I have enabled it. Slide three fingers down. I have enabled this option. So this is the device setup. Okay, and it depends upon the brand to brand. Okay, so in your Android device you have to enable this option, okay, to take a screenshot using sliding three fingers down. Okay, so you have to enable this one first of all. That is the first step. Okay, and now the code. Okay, so okay, I'll go to the Eclipse here and I create a class. Okay, I say as screenshot with three fingers. Okay, I'm creating a class name screenshot with three fingers. Okay, so I say finish, and already I have created a demo sample code for before test and after test, that is the setup and the tear down. Okay, I just copy this one so that you can save the time and paste here, so that our setup and tear down methods are already done here. Okay, so I just change the name here, remove the package name, change the class name here from sample to screenshot with three fingers. Okay, and now our setup and tear down methods are ready. Okay, as I told, I have connected to the real-time device. I had to give the device name here. Okay, how I can able to get it. So here I had to run this command prompt, and I had to use a command adb devices so that I get the ID of that device. Okay, just click on enter, copy this one, and I had to give it in the capability. The capability name I am using here is set device name. Okay, I give the device name here of this real-time device. Okay, and the first step is, so here, so we have done we have enabled the gesture shortcut in the device. The first thing we had to do it, I had to fetch the center point of the screen. Okay, this is the first step I need to do. Okay, so go here, and this is the first step I need to perform. So how I can able to do it? So for this one I am using driver dot manage dot window, I say get size method. Return type is dimension. So I say this thing has window size. Okay, variable, I'm creating a variable here, and of which type it is dimension. Okay, yeah, dimension. answer it is. So I am fetching the screen size here, width and height of this mobile. Okay, so I am getting the width and height. Okay, and now I had to create the center point of the screen, right? So I fetch here, I copy here, this is a point here. Okay, so center point, that's where it is. Okay, yeah, center point here, sorry. Okay, center point, I got the width and height. Okay, and center point here, so it is not here, just a minute, it is here. Okay, okay, now I need to calculate the center X and center Y coordinates. Okay, so this is the second step. How can I able to calculate it? Okay, so for that one we are using the, so I say center X. Okay, and I had to give this one window size dot X is the width. Okay, width divided by 2, so that I get the center point of this x-axis. Okay, so you, as I told in my previous videos, okay, the width represents the x-axis and the height of the mobile represents the y-axis. Okay, so x-axis width, so divided by 2 I get the center point, x center point here. Okay, of x-axis. The same thing, and return type is int here. Okay, say int. The same thing I need to do it for the height. So int center y, window size dot get height. Y is height, represent the height of the mobile. So 2. Now I got the center X and center Y coordinates of the mobile. Okay, so I calculated the center X and center Y coordinates of the center point of the screen. Okay, so that is the 2 steps I completed here. Okay, the next step is, it is 3. Okay, sorry, 3 and the 4th and the 5th step. The third step is need to create a 3 virtual fingers. Okay, as you are performing the screenshot by 3 fingers, right? So I had to create 3 virtual fingers here. Okay, so I need to write the code for that one. Okay, how we can able to create the virtual fingers, right? So we are using a class called pointer input. Okay, and so I have create 3 fingers, that is the middle finger. Okay, and right side is the ring finger and left side is the index finger. So 3 fingers I had to create: name, middle finger, ring finger, index finger. Okay, so go back here, say index pointer input. So I had to create one variable called middle finger. Okay, and new the constructor I had to use pointer input. So kind, it is enum. So I say dot touch. Just a minute. So I say pointer input here. Pointer input dot kind dot touch. Okay, and here I have to provide the name. So I provide the same name here, middle finger. Okay, so I have created a middle finger here. Now I had to create one more finger. Okay, pointer input, and say this finger I need to create. Okay, this is the this side, this finger, this is the index finger. So go back here and say index finger. I have to write this code here. So same thing. So I'll just copy here and paste it here. So I'm creating a second finger here. This is the index finger. Name this finger as index finger. And I had to create third finger. That is the ring finger. Okay. So go back to the Eclipse and I say pointer input and say ring finger. And copy here. Copy this code. Name this finger as ring finger. So I created the 3 virtual fingers. Okay, 3 virtual fingers are created now. So we have done with the third step. Okay, now I need to add the sequence of action to each finger. Okay, I need to add the action sequence of action to the each finger. Okay, this is the step number 4. Okay, how we can able to add this sequence of actions to the each finger? I had to use class sequence class. Okay, and I will name this as middle finger sequence. Middle finger underscore sequence. Okay, and sequence. Okay, now and I had to use new constructor is sequence new sequence input source device and initial length. I had used this constructor. So first one, right, middle finger, I had set the middle finger here and the initial length I give as 0. So I created a sequence. Okay, sequence of actions I need to add, right? I created one variable of sequence type middle finger underscore sequence. So like that I need to create for the 3 fingers, right? So I'll just copy here, paste it and also paste it. And I need to update this one. So it is index finger, the sequence of action for index finger. Okay, here also I need to update. And the ring finger. So I'm creating container here, as I always uses. It is like container. It stores all the actions performed by that particular finger. So here we have created 3 fingers. Here we have created a container for the 3 fingers to store the actions performed by the each finger. Okay. Now the step is the first step. Okay. Here I say sequence of actions performed by middle finger. Okay, I need to add all the actions here. Okay, now I say as I remove this one. Now I say I use a method called add action here. Okay, add action middle finger dot. So what I had to do, the first step is I had to move this finger on my mobile screen. Okay, on my mobile screen I had to move this finger. Okay, so for that one I need to add a method called create pointer move. Create pointer move. I had used this method here. Create pointer move duration origin x and y. Okay, okay, I had to select this one. So I had to move my finger there. So do I duration here? So duration dot 0. So it is Just I'm moving my finger here. So duration is dot 0. And the origin, the screen, right? So I had to use pointer input dot origin dot viewport. What is a viewport here? So this is a viewport. So this is the viewport here. Okay. So I am creating the viewport here. See, center X and Y. I need to pass these values here. So I had to place this finger here, right? Here. I had to place this finger. Means at the middle of the mobile. So I calculated the X and Y coordinates for this one. Okay. So this is the code I written for this one. Okay. And the next step is, so I have moved my finger on the screen. Okay. Now I need to press it. So I say add action. Okay. Now middle finger dot create pointer down, means I need to touch it. So I had to use this one, this method here. And here I say pointer input dot mouse button dot left dot has arc, so that I can touch the, means I can press it. Okay, I have to press it. Now I am pressing the screen. The next one is add action. Oh, I remove this one. Yeah. So add action. And now after pressing it, I need to pause for some time. So I use new class is pause here. So pause. What is in, it is the middle finger. Pause. I had to provide the middle finger, and duration I need to provide. Okay. So duration of millis. So I take as millis here. So the time I had to give 50 millis. Means I had to wait for some time there. Okay. So I move the finger here. I have touched the screen and I'm passing for this much milliseconds here. Now I had to move. Okay, I had to move my finger, right? So I say add action and middle finger dot create pointer move. Okay, create pointer move. I need to take the X and Y axis here. Okay, so I have to take this method. Okay, and I provide the duration here. Okay, duration dot of millis, and say I am giving value as 500. So quickly I have to move. Okay, quickly. So I am giving milliseconds, 500 milliseconds here, and the viewport is same here. I use, okay, pointer input dot origin dot viewport. Okay, and X and Y coordinates I need to calculate here. Okay, I come back to here. Okay, I need to calculate some X and Y coordinates here. Okay, so first we'll create the actions, all actions here, and after creating the move, I had to lift my finger, right? So I say add action. Okay, I had to lift finger, lift the finger, middle finger. So I had to lift my finger, right? I am using the method called create pointer up. Okay, and then I had to use pointer input dot mouse button dot left dot has arc. Okay, so I had to use this command. Okay, now my sequence of actions for the middle finger is completed. Okay, the middle finger is completed. Okay, the same thing I need to add for the all three fingers here. So what I will do, I'll just copy this comment. Okay, instead of middle finger, it is the index finger. Same thing I do for the ring finger. So I'll copy this all the steps. It's the same steps it is here. Okay. So and I need to do some calculations. It is not straightforward. I need to do some calculations here. The same thing I'm doing for this one. So I need to change some changes here. So instead of middle finger, I had to use index finger. So I need to update the all this one. The sequence of actions I have added for the index finger also. Okay, this is for index finger. Okay, and now for the ring finger, right? So it is ring finger I need to add here. Instead of middle finger, ring finger. So it is for the ring finger. So sequence of added here. Okay. So my actions are done here. But I need to do some calculations here. Calculations here. Okay. See, the first here, see, I am placing my finger here, right? Okay, the first. Okay, and as you know, when I'm taking a screenshot, all three fingers are in the same line. Means the height will be same. The finger height will be same, and the width, okay, means the x-axis, right? I need to place the first finger on the middle of the screen, and the index finger I need to place bit some distance from the middle finger, and same for the ring finger, right? So I have to place this finger away from the middle finger. So this is the left side and this is the right side. So the same point means x-axis is same initially. So what type of calculation I need to do? Okay, see, the first, this is very important here. The center, first I am placing my finger on the center. Okay, this is for the center finger, and then okay, I placing the fingers here. Okay, and then so this is for the index finger, right? So I need to move away from the center. So I say I giving value as 200. Means I am placing this index finger here. This is center. I'm minus 200. I am placing bit away from the center finger. So my index finger is here. So I am saying as minus 200. Okay, and you know the height will not be affected here, means x-axis will not be affected because all these fingers I am placing here, okay, in the same row, means the x-axis, the height will be same. Okay, so height will not be changed. And by ring finger, so ring finger I am placing away from the center finger in the right side, means I had to give, see here I give minus 200, here I had to give plus 200. Okay, this is the calculation for this one, plus 200. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, and next, okay, next, after placing these fingers, I need to move down, right? I need to move down. Okay, I need to move down. Means here x-axis will not be affected, only y-axis will be affected. Okay, so x-axis will be same. The x-axis will be same here. Okay, x-axis will be same. Only y-axis will be changed. Okay, for all three fingers, y-axis will be changed. Okay, not one finger, all three fingers. Okay, so what I had to do, okay, when I move, right, when I move here, I had to change this one. Okay, so plus 400. Some value I am giving, means 400. I calculated some distance I need to calculate. So 400 I created here. So same thing, I had to move for 400 here. The same thing. So move. All three fingers are same distance I need to move. You can imagine, right? So I am placing the center finger, this one. This is for center finger. Okay. This one. Okay. This is for center finger. Okay. So this code. Okay. This code center is this one. Here I am placing here. Okay. And away from this one, right? So I am calculating x-axis. This is a width, right? So minus 200 means this finger will be away from this center. Okay, and plus 200 means it is right side and it will be here. Okay, and I had to move this finger from here to here, right? Means that's why I said plus 400 for same distance it has to move. Okay, so I'd say pointer move. Okay, this x axis will be same for all these fingers, but I had to move from top to bottom. So I had to give x axis has plus 400. Is a x axis always represents the height. Okay, plus 400, plus 400, plus 400. Okay, so that it will touch the screen. First I'll place my three fingers on the screen. Okay, and then I will touch the screen and pause for a few milliseconds. Then I move these fingers at the same time plus center by 400. Okay, so that it takes the screenshot. Okay, so this is the code for this one. Okay, if you want you can take a screenshot here. Okay, and I'll place this code in the git also. So the step is I created the sequence of action for each finger. Okay, now I need to perform all these three fingers sequence of action at once. It means I need to move this finger, right? So this action I need to perform. So I need to write this code for this one. So the next code is perform all three finger sequence of action at once. So here I use a method called, first of all I had to create a collection here. Okay, so what I will do here, I say list and I had provide the sequence here, right? I had used this class here. So I provide this one sequence because it's kind of collection of actions here, sequence. So I had to give some name. I say list only. Okay, list, some list of actions. I say list of actions. Okay, and I am using new array list here, new array list, and it will be as a sequence here. So I'm creating a collection here. Okay, list of actions. So I need to add these actions, right? All these things to this one. So I say terminate. So list of actions dot add. Okay, and sequence I need to add. Okay, and it is the middle finger, and next is the list of actions dot add. Okay, and next is the index finger. Okay, and next is the list of actions dot add. I need to provide the ring finger. So all these sequences are added to the list here. Okay, my list is created. Okay, middle finger, index finger, and ring finger. Three actions I added here. Collection of actions here. Okay. Now I had to use driver.perform. As you know, we do not have driver.perform here. Okay, so here I say list of actions here. Okay, I need to provide a list of actions here. Okay, and what I will do to generate this one, right? I need to cast it here. Okay, I'll cast this driver. I will cast this driver as a remote web driver. Okay, so I am casting this driver to the remote web driver. Okay, and now I need to run this one. So before that one, what I will do, I will just add the, I want to print this thing, all these actions on the my consoles. Okay, so I will use, so here I say sys out, so that I can print it in my console. So fetch the center. Okay, so this action will be here. Okay, first it fetch the center. And here sys out and calculate the center x and y coordinates. So that I can know when I'm running the script, I can know that. So where exactly our script is. Okay. So this is for this one. And here sys out. You need to create the 3 virtual fingers. Step number 3. This is step number 2, right? Just calculate here. So it is step number. So we can fit this thing in the console. Okay. And so I created the 3 virtual finger. The step number 4 is sys out. Add a sequence of actions here. Okay. Now I need to add a sequence of actions for the middle finger. Okay. The same thing I will use for this one. So this is for index finger. This is for ring finger. Okay. So that I can fit this all this thing. I know where exactly my script is there. Okay. This is the I'm doing for the I creating a collection here. Right? Okay. So at once. Okay. So what exactly we did? Okay. The first step. Okay. We are running this thing on an Android real device. Okay. Just a minute. So Android real device, I am running this one. Okay. The device setup, I have done it. I have enabled the gesture shortcut. So I am fetching the center point of the screen. Okay. By using dimension here. Okay. Dimension and driver dot manage dot window dot get size. So that I get the width and height of this my mobile. Okay. Width and height. Now the second step, what I am doing, I am calculating the center point of the screen, that is x and y coordinates. So windows size dot get width by 2, that is to get the center x, and window size dot get height by 2 to get the center y coordinate. Okay, so that my finger will be center. And now the third step, I am creating a 3 virtual fingers. So what I am doing, pointer input class I am using, and I name this finger as middle finger. Okay, and second virtual finger I created as index finger and ring finger. So 3 fingers I created. Okay, this one. Okay, 3 fingers are ready. So for each finger I need to add the sequence of actions, right? So I creating a sequence of by using sequence class I am creating a sequence object here, and then I'm adding all the steps here. The first sequence I created has middle finger. Okay, and then I'm providing the center. Okay, so that my finger will be in center here. Okay, here. Okay, so I'm creating like this. Okay, and this calculations how what I did. First of all, I moved my middle finger on the mobile screen. Then I am touching the finger, touching the screen here. Okay, with the finger. Then I pause for 50 milliseconds. Then I moved my finger, okay, from the center Y plus 400. Means I'm moving down. Okay, I'm moving down here. I'm moving down. Okay, and like this I have, as you know, right, you can say why moving down, why it is plus. Okay, as you know that the height will be calculated from here to here, right? From that's why this is a plus symbol I'm using here. Okay, so it will start. See, as you know, the width and height or x and y coordinates start from the 0 comma 0 here, top left corner. Okay, as we move our finger from top to bottom, our x axis will increase. That's why I'm using 400 plus 400 here. So same I am using for all these three fingers, because I had to move these three fingers simultaneously down. So the y axis will be same. Okay, and you see I am using the center. Okay, minus 200 here and plus 200. What it exactly mean by? Okay, so this finger, that is my index finger, I am keeping away from the middle finger. That's why I am using minus 200. So it is away from the middle finger. Minus 200 means some distance it will maintain. The same thing I had to maintain for the ring finger. So plus 200. Okay, I placed here. Okay, this is what the calculation is all about. And here I am adding a collection list and array list adding. Okay, I am adding all these sequence of actions to a list here, and I am passing this list to the driver.perform, and I am casting this driver to a remote web driver here. Okay, this is the code. Now we need to run this code here. Okay, you see here, this is the mobile screen. Okay, I need to take a screenshot here, and before that one I need to run the Appium server. So I say Appium. So my Appium server is started. Okay, my Appium server is running now. Now we see our code has to run now. Okay, so just I check once, yes, everything is right, hopefully, and I provide device name here. Okay, now I need to run this one. Yes. So it has taken a screenshot here. See, the screenshot came. See. So once again I run it. Okay, this time what I will do, I will change the screen image here. So I'm using some remote here. So once again I run it. The second time I'm running here. Okay. So it has taken a screenshot of this remote. Now we'll go to the gallery and see these images here. See, it taken a screenshot here. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to the gallery. So it says, you can see here, it printed. So first it did fetch the center point of the screen, calculate the CenterX and CenterY coordinates, and created the three virtual fingers, add a sequence of actions, and sequence of action for middle finger, index finger, ring finger, and I am performing all these fingers sequence of at once. Okay, so now we go to gallery here and we will see the images here. So I went here, so I went to gallery. So you can see the screenshot. You can see the time also. So this is screenshot I took, the second screenshot. This is the first screenshot. Okay, this is how we can able to take the screenshot by using three fingers at runtime using Appium. Okay, and I will place this code in the Git also, and you can take the screenshot if needed. Okay, so if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Happy learning and keep learning and happy learning. Bye.